As we know, cannabis became legal last week across this country. But here in Metro Vancouver, there still isn't one single licensed pot shop where you can legally buy pot. As the CBC's Rafferty Baker reports, while some consumers are able to get their hands on some weed, others are finding it harder to buy than before legalization.
I just bought 2 pre-rolled joints.
Some people hoping to enjoy cannabis are finding what they need, even things that aren't supposed to be permitted under the new law.
Just dabs and that's it. Then I go home, have a nice nap and wake up and that's it.
But in Kitsilano, it's more of a struggle.
Our 2 local spots that we usually go to are both closed down. There's a new place that we've started going to, but like it's a kind of a trek away. So we found out that this place was nearby, went down.
Evergreen Cannabis cleared out its supply last week. It's waiting for provincial and local licenses before restocking.
There are other stores that have the same sign in their window as us, and they're openly selling unlicensed cannabis today, which I don't understand how that's happening.
At Evergreen, the shelves are pretty bare.
There's nothing here.
It's open, but it's only selling accessories today. But over at Weeds on Richard Street, it's a different story. The shop never had a local permit, and it's continuing to serve customers.
I guess we're activists rather than, people just in it for, business purposes. We're activists. We've been at this a long time.
The Weeds chain closed several of its stores across the country, but 4 remain open in Vancouver.
We have a lot to lose. We're taking a big risk, but we have thousands and thousands of customers that we're serving here.
A number of Vancouver dispensaries are frustrated with the regulatory hoops, saying this should have been sorted out before October 17th. The Cannabis Commerce Association of Canada represents a couple dozen retailers.
There's only one place to buy cannabis legally in British Columbia. That's the store in Kamloops and a website that has a couple of hundred customers. That means that in the last week, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of British Columbians have purchased cannabis illegally.
The BC government says its website had more than 9,000 orders in the first 24 hours of operation, and the Kamloops store had nearly 800 transactions on day 1. But in Vancouver, legalization has made things a little tougher.
We were kind of expecting it to be more liberal and more accessible, and it's the reverse. It's like twice as difficult now, and the prices are going up, which is kind of frustrating.
Rafferty Baker, CBC News, Vancouver.